You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Live fans, let's talk about Novak Djokovic, the world #1 tennis player. Now, Novak Djokovic has 20 Grand Slams. He won his 20th Grand Slam at Wimbledon this year. And ever since then, he really has not been the same. We know that he actually did lose in the finals of the U.S. Open, and he also lost at the Olympics. However, the man has won 9 Australian Opens, and he can actually go for Grand Slam number 21 in Australia early next season. But however, that seems to be very much in doubt right now, as we know that Australia has some of the harshest lockdowns and vaccine mandates in the entire world. I mean, folks, it's so bad over there in Australia that Australia makes the People's Republic of California and New York look like a free country. That's how bad it is in Australia. However, Djokovic, winning 9 Australian Opens, has a chance to actually break the all-time Grand Slam record that he actually holds with Rafa Nadal and Roger Federer. But it doesn't look like he's going to be doing it at the Australian Open, folks. Check this out. Novak Djokovic defense of Australian Open in doubt after official confirms unvaccinated may not get visas. Now, as bad as Australia is, I highly doubt that they would actually end up offering the unvaccinated visas, because if you're unvaccinated in Australia, it is so insanely bad over there. And also, if I'm Djokovic, I wouldn't even want to go there. I know he wants to get Grand Slam number 21, but man, I don't even know if I want to do it under these conditions here. Check this out. Players who have not been vaccinated against COVID-19 are unlikely to be allowed into the country to compete in the Australian Open. The leader of the state hosting the tournament has said. Victoria, which is scheduled to host the first major of 2022 in January, has introduced a vaccination mandate for professional athletes as it battles a resurgence of coronavirus cases. Victorian Premier Daniel Andrews on Tuesday told reporters, quote, "I don't think an unvaccinated tennis player is going to get a visa to come into this country, and if they did get a visa, they probably have to quarantine for a couple of weeks." Victoria, where the Grand Slam takes place in Melbourne, has introduced a vaccine mandate for professional athletes, although authorities have not clarified what the requirement will be for those coming from abroad. Andrews made the comments after Novak Djokovic, the men's #1 and defending champion, declined to reveal his vaccination status and said he was unsure if he would defend his title. Now, guys, if Novak Djokovic actually did get the jab, I have no doubt about it, he would actually go there. But it's pretty clear, based on what he said here, that he hasn't gotten the jab, and Djokovic has not addressed his vaccine status. He believes it's a personal issue. Djokovic told Serbia's Blick, things being as they are, I still don't know if I will go to Melbourne. I will not reveal my status, whether I have been vaccinated or not. It is a private matter and an inappropriate inquiry. I completely agree with him. People go too far these days in taking the liberty to ask questions and judge a person. Whatever you say, yes, no, maybe, I'm thinking about it, they will take advantage. Absolutely. Tennis is split down the middle on the issue of vaccinations. Earlier this year, Andy Murray argued the players should be jabbed because they, quote, have a responsibility to look out for everyone else, although former British #1 Johanna Konta, who missed Wimbledon and the Tokyo Olympics after contracting the virus, finds herself on the opposite side, and in August said she would make a personal choice on the vaccine. Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison announced on Friday international travel to and from the country would resume from November 1 for citizens and permanent residents, but emphasized no decision to allow other visa holders have yet been made. Tournament organizers had to overcome many obstacles to hold the event this year, with the start date pushed back 3 weeks and players forced to quarantine for a fortnight on arrival in the country. Tennis Australia insisted in May the tournament would proceed in January 2022. So what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of Novak Djokovic probably not being able to participate in the Australian Open, trying to go for an unprecedented 10 Australian Opens, which would only be second to Rafa Nadal's 13 French Opens when it comes to overall championships of Grand Slams? I don't foresee Australia even allowing Djokovic to play in this tournament unless he got the jab. I don't think he's gotten the jab based on the way he actually said it. I respect that he wants to keep it private, but Australia, they're a bunch of authoritarians over there, and they want everyone to bend to their will to get the poke. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, or Black and White Live fans, I should say. Do you think that Novak Djokovic will be allowed to participate in the 2022 Australian Open? I do not foresee this happening. He's going to be stuck at 20 Grand Slams. And then after that, it'll be the French Open. Now, even though Djokovic won the French Open last year, Rafa Nadal is no doubt going to be the favorite there. So it's possible that Nadal could end up breaking his three-way tie with Djokovic and Federer to win Grand Slam number 21. I don't foresee Djokovic actually winning back-to-back French Opens when Rafa Nadal is still out there and he is the ultimate king of the clay. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.